Each night I walk this quiet street where echoes hum beneath my feet. And in the dark, I always find a window lit, soft and kind. But I still watch those glowing walls, a yellow lamp, a shadow sway. She's there, the words drift far away. The light in her window keeps me warm through every silence, every storm. Though we've been lost in time's cruel bend, her glow still says, I'm not the end. And so I walk the winds may blow to see her light, and softly go. She said goodbye one April day, but left her light to guide my way. Now even love that slips apart can leave a candle in the heart. The light in her window shines so true. It speaks the words we never knew. And though I'll never call her mine, I love her from the painted line where every step is faint and slow, but still her light will glow. She never said forever, she never needed to, but something in her laughter felt like a quiet truth. She brushed my coat in passing like petals on a stream, and in that tiny gesture I lived 1,000 dreams. We didn't write a storybook, no vows beneath the tree, but there was magic in the way she'd softly speak to me When she called me darling, the world stood still. A whisper sweeter than the daffodils. No diamond rings, no grand goodbye. Just one word caught beneath the sky. I'd give the stars, I'd cross the sea to hear her say darling once more to me. She'd dance to songs the jukebox played in sandals worn from summer days. She'd hum along, then turn my way. No music matched what she would say. It wasn't love and lightning strikes, but something soft and true. It lived inside the little things she never really knew. When she called me darling, the world stood still. A whisper sweeter than the daffodils. No diamond rings, no grand goodbye. Just one word caught beneath the sky. I'd give the stars, I'd cross the sea to hear her say darling once more to me. Never stayed, but in that name she left a love that still remains. She never stayed, but in that name she left a love that still remains. Didn't speak of forever, just held each other close and tight. The sky was clear, the world was still. Your hand in mine felt just so right. The music played from someone's porch, a waltz beneath a silver torch. We danced where no one else could see, just stars and shadows, you and me. We borrowed stars for just one night, pretended all the world was right. No promises, no grand goodbyes, just stolen time beneath the skies. The morning came and you were gone. That starlit memory lingers on. From borrowed stars our love was drawn. Your voice still echoes in the dark, like distant waves against my heart. I never asked the reason why. Some loves are meant to kiss then fly, but sometimes dreams are worth the ache. For just one night, for heaven's sake. And though the dawn has changed the view, the stars I borrowed still shine you. We borrowed stars for just one night, pretended all the world was right. No promises, no grand goodbyes, just stolen time beneath the skies. Though morning came and you were gone, that starlit memory lingers on. From borrowed stars our love was drawn. And when I look above the trees, I still can feel you dance with me. Oh, sky above is painted blue, a simple joy in everything I view. But in the quiet of my heart, I long for peace, though we're apart. Through the clouds I see the light, shining soft, a tender sight. Though the world may feel so wide, in your love I'll always hide. The birds they sing, their voices sweet, a melody that makes life complete. But in the stillness I hear your name, a love that lingers, burning flame. Through the clouds I see the light, shining soft, a tender sight. Though the world may feel so wide, in your love I'll always hide. Every color, every sound speaks of love that's all around. But through the clouds I still find a piece of you forever in my mind. Through the clouds I see the light, shining soft, a tender sight. Though the world may feel so wide, in your love I'll always hide.
I've watched you laugh 1,000 times across the room in quiet lines. I kept my heart behind the beat, afraid to let it skip or speak. The band plays soft, the crowd is thin. It's just the night and you and him. But I still wait for just one glance before the end, before the chance. When the lights go low and the world slows down, I still dream of you in that midnight gown. While the music fades, my heart still plays a love too shy to ever show. But I still feel it when the lights go low. The jukebox hums a lonesome tune, your shadow drifts beneath the moon. I whisper words you'll never hear, but they've lived in me for years. When the lights go low and the stars lean in, I still see you lie. You've always been, though you never knew
still smells of lemonade and echoes of the plans we made. You wore a dress of pale blue stripes. We laughed too loud, we shared one bite. The sun went down with golden bends, but we forgot that summer ends. Summer ends, but not your smile. It lingers here a little while, like dandelions in the air that float but never land somewhere. I close my eyes and still pretend you're just out late, not summer's end. The swing you love still sways alone. The gramophone plays softer tones. I sweep the porch, I light the flame, but nothing ever feels the same. I kept your note beneath the glass, the one you wrote, let no time pass. But time just walks and memory bends, till all we hold is summer's end. And when the leaves begin to fall, I'll hear your laughter through it all. And though the heat may never stay, I'll love you through the coldest day. Summer ends, but not the light you left behind each yellow night. So let the seasons twist and bend. I still believe in summer's end.
We ran through fields in late July, when every laugh could touch the sky. You held my hand like nothing wrong could ever last when love was strong. The daisies watched us from the hill. The days were bright, the nights were still. But even warmth can start to bend, and you slipped off near summer's end. Summer's end came like a sigh. No storms, no fights, no last goodbye. Just quiet roads and softer sun, and love that knew it couldn't run. I search for you in golden haze, in fading light and shortened days. But you were gone without a sound, just like the breeze at summer's end. I wear the dress you said you loved, Feels like grass and skies above. I hum the tune you used to play, but it gets sadder every day. The tree we carved still bears our names. The bark has cracked, but not the flames. They burn each dusk, then softly blend with all we lost at summer's end. So if the wind feels sweet but strange, it's me still walking through the change, still holding on to what we penned, still aching for our summer's end. Summer's end, so soft, so wide, the kind that hurts without a cry. But still I wait as seasons bend for just one touch at summer's end.
I wrote it down on paper scraps, your favorite joke, the way you nap, the time we stood out in the rain and laughed like we forgot the pain. I wrote your name 1,000 ways between my notes and lazy days. You never knew I kept it all, your voice inside my notebook scrawl. I wrote it down when words were few, when I had more to feel than do. I didn't speak, but still you stayed. You heard the lines I never made, and now I read them back at night, the things I felt but couldn't write. You never asked, you just somehow read every word I'm writing now. I kept the tag from your first gift, the way you laughed when your voice slipped. You didn't know how deep you went. You were a song the silence sent.
You still sleep on the left each night, and I still turn off your bedside light. We've kept the same old cups and plates, we still forget our dinner dates. But something in your sleepy grin still makes my quiet heart give in. The years roll on, the world has spun, but you're still here, my only one. We've changed our jobs, we've moved our things, but not the way you laugh or sing, and not the way you stroke my head, or stay on your same side of the bed. We've watched the seasons fade and turn, but in your eyes I still return. No vows were framed, no speeches said, just love and your same side of the bed. You hum while brushing back your hair, you leave your socks just anywhere. You burn the toast, I miss the train, but somehow none of that's in vain. You kiss my cheek, you know my tea, you move through time right next to me. We didn't plan, but still we grew into a love that simply knew. We've changed our shoes, we've changed our names, we've laughed through grief and silly games, but still you come where you once said you'd always be same side of bed.
You still knock twice, same time each week. No need to talk, no need to speak. You bring the bread, I warm the tea, and just like that you sit with me. We don't rewind, we don't explain. We've made our peace with joy and pain. You smile like it's a brand new start, and place your hands where once held heart. You're still there on Tuesday night, same old cold porch bathed in light. Still tell that joke, I fake the laugh. You cut the bread, I pour the half. And maybe we don't dream as white, and maybe time has changed our stride. But if you show up once a week, then love still finds the words we seek. We missed some years, we lost the thread, but never said what went unsaid. And though we live in different rooms, we share the scent of late perfumes. The silence now is not so sharp. We've grown into a different part. But when you sit and sip your tea, it still feels like you're here with me. You're still there on Tuesday night, still ask me how I sleep at night. You hum that tune, I take the cue, and hum along like I still do. No promises, no plans to keep, just quiet love that runs so deep. So if you're here next week, clock without its hands, waiting in forgotten lands, marking moments that don't fade, memories that time has made. A clock without hands can't run, holding everything I've done, every laugh and every tear, frozen but forever near. Whispers in an empty room, still illuminated moon, love that lingers in the dust, faith that's weathered into trust. A clock without hands can't run, holding everything I've done, every laugh and every tear, frozen but forever near. Even as the seasons fly, shadows lengthen, rivers dry, what I am is what remains, bound by neither time nor chains. There's a clock without its hands, keeping all my promised lands. We don't need fireworks or gold, just one soft line that's gently told, to let me know there's still a spark, still something warm inside the dark. So if we're strangers, let's begin to meet again with softer skin. And maybe this whatever came can find its way back into flame.
We didn't fall, we didn't fly. We met in line and said goodbye, then met again and laughed a bit. And day by day we started to fit. You never tried to play a part, you just stood near and let it start. No storm, no flame, no crashing wave, just quiet roots that chose to stay. We didn't chase, we didn't run, we walked beneath the evening sun. And somewhere in those steady days, we learned to love in quiet ways. You made the room and I came through. I made some space, you settled too. We didn't spark, we didn't shove, We simply grew into the love. We simply grew into the love. You fold your shirt the way I don't. You cry at films I swore I won't. But still I'd sit and cry with you and laugh at things I never do.
Porch light blinked, then stayed aglow. You stood there quiet, face turned low. You didn't cry, but your hand shook like words were trapped inside a book. You kissed my cheek, not lips this time, as if we'd crossed some gentle line. The wind held still, the sky was white, and all you said was sleep inside. Late goodbye, so soft, so clear. I felt it more than I could hear, like letters lost or trains delayed, but meant to come, just not today. I watched you walk without a sound, your shoes too light for solid ground. I stood too still, I asked not why, I just held on. Too late, goodbye. I brewed your tea the way you liked, left honey out, the spoon beside. The record spun your favorite tune. It ended quiet, too soon, too soon. The chair you loved still rocks sometimes to rhythms only you designed. And when the dusk begins to sigh, I hear your breath in late goodbye. Some endings don't arrive on time. They stretch like dust, they blur like rhyme. And if you call me night or day, I'll know the words you couldn't say. Late goodbye, not sharp, not loud, but soft as steps that part the crowd. I don't regret, I don't ask why, I only smile at late goodbye. He wore a coat the color of sky, right after rain had said goodbye. he laughed, it softly grew into her favorite shade of blue.
She kept a ribbon in her drawer, the one he tied that night before. And every time the wind blew through, she'd breathe that same old shade of.
It wasn't navy, not too bright, more like a song at edge of night, a color you can't quite explain, that holds a smile and keeps the rain. She loved him more than he once knew, in her favorite shade of blue.
She wore a dress he never saw, hung by the mirror ever since fall.
And though he left without adieu, she still paints mornings in that hue.
Some memories don't fade away, they change their tone but choose to stay.
And though he's gone, her heart still drew a life in shades of him and blue. It wasn't navy, not too bright, more like a song at edge of night, a color you can't quite explain, that holds a smile and keeps the rain. She loved him more than he once knew, in her favorite shade of blue. And when the sky begins to hue, she swears he's standing there in blue. There were rivers I've crossed, sometimes won, sometimes lost, water deep and current strong, but they carried me along. Rivers I have crossed in time, made this heart and shaped this mind. Every trial, every bend led me closer to the end. Bridges burned and bridges built, carried hope and carried guilt, lessons learned with every mile, washed away but left a smile. Rivers I have crossed in time, made this heart and shaped this mind. Every trial, every bend led me closer to the end. Flowing on, those seasons change, beauty found in what was strange.
Feel your name beneath my skin. Like whispers I keep folded in. Though oceans stretch and lifetimes elapse, I still look for you in the sky. You touch my thoughts in subtle ways. A breeze, a note, a song that plays. And when I'm quiet long enough, I swear I hear your distant love. Somewhere in the silence we remain, beyond the reach of loss or pain. No miles can keep your soul from mine. We echo past the edge of time. We're here, just not in view. You move through lives I'll never know, but something in me feels you glow. And though your face may wear new light, your heart still pulls me every night. They say the stars forget our names, but stars don't lie, they burn the same. And I will follow every trace until I see your timeless face. Somewhere in the silence we still breathe. In every thought I can't unweave. And when this world is done and gone, we'll meet where we've belonged all along, where love has always carried through. Somewhere in the silence I'll find you. You brought a flower in a jar. No words, no card, no need to spar. Just placed it there beside the tea and smiled like that was all I'd need. You hummed a song I half recall. You danced between the light and wall. We didn't plan, we didn't say, but somehow love showed up that day. Just enough to make me stay. A glance, a tune, a quiet day. Not everything, not all or buzz, but just enough and built on trust. No grand design,
stayed beneath one roof. You didn't ask what I had done or why my heart was on the run. You poured the tea, you held the door and gave me time and nothing more. And when I reached, you didn't flinch. You stayed your ground, not moved an inch. And that was all, no words or ring, but in that hush you gave me spring. Some loves arrive in flashing lights, ours came in soft and steady nights. And every time you brushed your sleeve, I found one more good reason to believe. Just enough, not more or less, a look, a sigh, a shed, a dress. So if the world should ask me how it was just enough, it's still that now.
She tiptoed through the wooden floor, her laughter curling round the door. I couldn't see the light she wore, but I could feel her even more. She'd hum a tune of daisy fields, of winds that spun forgotten reels. And though the world stayed dark and wide, she colored all I held inside. I heard her smile through the air, like music no one else could share. A gentle note, a quiet flame that said I'm here without a name. She gave me more than sight could give, a reason deep enough to live. I heard her smile, and it was like she traced my hand with patient grace and showed me dreams I couldn't face. Her world became my guiding sound. In every echo she was found. She left before the spring could stay, but in my soul she walks each day. No photograph, no scented note, just melodies her voice once wrote. I heard her smile through the air, like music no one else could share. A gentle note, a quiet flame that said I'm here without a name. She gave me more than sight could give, a reason deep enough to live. I heard her smile, and it was like she never said goodbye out loud, but every silence speaks her now.
my blue dress by the pier. You smiled like you had waited years. The waves were soft, the sky was clear, but you would vanish, disappear. You held my hand like something rare, like morning light caught in the air. You said this moment's all we own, then left me standing there alone. Oh, that blue dress still remembers your voice, the salt, the hush of embers, the seagulls cried, the wind stood still. My heart was full, then had to fill. One day, one kiss, one silent tear, in my blue dress by the pier. I wear it now on quiet days and walk along the ocean's haze. I feel you close, then slip away, like tide in time, you never stay. Oh, that blue dress holds the sound of laughter lost and love not found. And though you're gone, I keep you near, still waiting by that fading pier. You stood beneath the weeping tree, the moonlight soft, just you and me. Your voice a hush, your breath a flame. That night the moonlight wore your name. We didn't speak, we didn't need. The stars had written every need. A kiss that lingered like a sigh, still hanging in the silver sky. Oh, moonlight wore your name that night. It wrapped around but no one wears that moonlit grace. And though I smile with someone new, they never